Okay, sweetie.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode of This Is Our Life. So I just saw a post on Facebook. What's your favorite typhoon story? So I've already told this one like a few times, so I'll tell it again. How old was I? I don't know how old I was.
You were a kid.
Yeah, I was a kid because we lived off base at this point in time. Not this point in time, but at that point in time. I definitely live off base now. There's not even a military base around here. I think the state may have one.
Massachusetts, I think, has one.
But anyway, so we were living, okay, if you go to Naha, you go north, and then there was a road going east to your right. Go up a hill, and then you turn right again. In that neighborhood is where I lived. And we lived on top of a hill, and you could see the China Sea to the back. Well, if you look north, you just saw the neighborhood. If you look south, I don't remember. Well, if you're at where this one street went down all the way downhill, you could see the Machinado housing area.
Oh, really?
This is before we lived on Machinado housing area. From Fort Buckner's Officers Club, Fort Buckner Open Officers Mess. You could see the neighborhood we were living in. It was across that big ditch that used to be a creek, I believe. Anyway, so I would have been probably in nursery school at the time. I went to Machinado Nursery School, and I went to Cadena Riding Academy, and I went to Machinado Elementary School.
What would nursery school be like? 3-year-old, 4-year-old?
3, 4, yeah, maybe 5. But you start...
Preschool.
Yes, preschool. And one of my teachers was Teacher Duncan. She was the wife of Mr. Duncan, who was an academy man, who thought he was better than everybody.
It was a turd.
Yeah. And anyway, so our house had a brick wall around it. I mean, it was like 3 or 4 feet high. And our house was made out of brick. And this typhoon came through.
Uh-oh.
The whistle, I still, the whistle. I don't think you ever...
The howling,
Yeah, I don't think you ever forget that. And I've been in a lot of storms, including hurricanes since then. Nothing quite like a typhoon. I mean, the entire island of Okinawa would be... you couldn't see it from the air, from the satellites.
Obliterated.
Yeah, it was gone. I mean, completely. I'm not saying you could maybe see part of one of the smaller islands out there. You couldn't see anything. There was nothing. Anyway, so the eye of before the typhoon, you batten down the hatches, and
the house doesn't blow away.
Yeah, and then the eye comes over. It's really eerie. Even in a hurricane, which is nothing compared to a typhoon, it's eerie when the eye comes over. And I'm begging my dad to let me go outside with him. And he's like, no. Because, it doesn't last that long. It
very fast.
Yeah, it comes... And so my dad was going outside to make sure everything was still fastened down. I remember put the tape on the windows and...
Batten down the hatches.
Yeah, it put plywood over windows and all sorts of stuff. And so the eye comes over, and he reluctantly allows me outside. I get to look outside, and almost as soon as I go outside, he says, "Get back in the house." And
a bit like 30 seconds outside.
Yeah, and at that age, that was enough for me. And
I was scared the bejesus out of you.
Yeah, I mean, you could look up in the sky, and it's like, wow. Because there's the storm all around you, and you're just like in this little, I don't know, like this entire apartment is a storm, and this little circle on these scissors, that's the only place that's calm. And you can see it. I mean, you look around, you see that storm. So I mean, he put me right back inside. Well, he told me to go inside. I mean, at that age, you don't really argue with your parents. So
Lucky.
inside I went.
Get off of that.
Inside I went, and
No.
I don't know. I guess that's my favorite Typhoon Story. Have a good day.